Do you remember that day? The one we never really had? The coffee we never shared? Yet somehow it still feels like we did. I still imagine you walking in, the soft chime of the cafe door, the faint smell of roasted beans, and that little breeze that always follows you. You'd smile, not too wide, just enough to make the world pause for a heartbeat. And I'd look up, pretending not to wait for you, but my heart would give me away. You'd sit across from me, hands wrapped around a warm cup, and I'd watch the steam rise like little ghosts of all the words we never said. Do you know, I rehearsed that day in my mind so many times that it became real. I knew what you'd wear, that soft gray shirt, slightly wrinkled, like you didn't really care, but somehow you always looked perfect anyway. I'd order my usual, a latte with cinnamon on top, and you'd tease me, saying I only liked it for the smell. Maybe you were right. Maybe I just liked the comfort of things that felt safe, like the warmth of that coffee, or the way your voice melted the noise around me. And even though that day never came, I still taste it sometimes, in quiet mornings, in the hum of a coffee machine, in the echo of laughter that sounds a little like yours. I still wonder, what would we have talked about? Would you have told me about your week? Or asked how I've been sleeping? Would I have told you that I still think of your texts before I fall asleep? The ones that felt like tiny hugs through a screen? Maybe we'd sit there, not talking much at all, just sharing silence, the kind that feels like music. And I'd reach for my cup, accidentally brushing your hand. That one soft second. That's where the whole world would pause. You'd laugh, and I'd smile. And maybe, just maybe, that moment would have been enough. But maybe that's the beauty of it. We never had it, so it never ended. It just lives here, in this quiet, gentle corner of memory, where you're still smiling, and I'm still waiting, and the coffee is still warm. Sometimes, when it rains, I close my eyes and hear your voice in the rhythm of the drops. You sound calm, like you always did, and I whisper, maybe someday we'll find that little cafe again, not in this world, but somewhere softer, where time doesn't rush and love doesn't need permission. Until then, I'll keep that table waiting with 2 cups of coffee and a story that never needed an ending. Because some love stories don't need to be lived to be real. They just need to be felt, deep, gentle, like a whisper between heartbeats. Good night, love, and thank you for the coffee we never had. Shh.